Today, I want to take a look at a few tokenless protocols, which most of them are bridges, which some of them you don't even know about. Some of them are simply swapping. Some of them are exchanges that I am farming to go and position myself for a wide variety of airdrops in 2025. So with that said, we jump straight onto the laptop. The first one is Lanka. Now, potentially you have not heard of Lanka. It is quite a new protocol. And as we see here, we have the reward button. If you go to the reward, it will open up this page and you will earn these points per transactions that you do. You got Twitter boost, you got daily swap as well, as we see over here. Complete a swap transaction of at least $50 every day to earn 10. We can go and verify that as we have done it. And then we do have further possibility of reward in the positioning here down below. As we see, we have a few that you can go and do. Every other few weeks, there come some new quests, some new challenges for you to go and do. So I'm completing this one as of right now. I gotta go to the 25k in total swaps as well as 100k in total swaps. And how do you participate? Well, I will leave the Lanka link down below. And it is as simple as that. As of right now, they are very new. So we are positioning ourselves really for an OG situation. And we can go and simply bridge between 4 chains: Base, Polygon, Arbitrum, and AVAX. So as we see here, I have my funds over on Base. We can go and enter the amount. Let's go and put the total amount 2.48. And we can bridge them to USDC Polygon on the wrapped Ether. Now, keep in mind, this is a very new protocol. Sometimes it does give you some errors. So, for example, if the full transaction doesn't conclude, instead of receiving USDC, for example, on the wrapped Ethereum, I will receive USDT because it goes from Ethereum to USDC to the token that you decide to go and receive. So those are the steps of the transaction, but most of the time it works good. Sometimes it has this little issue, but you simply receive USDC instead of Ethereum to then do and bridge again. And yes, it will count as double points for the transaction. So as we see over here, we have this bridging and it is, once again, quite early. So all you gotta do for now, the providing liquidity is full, as we see here. It is already full, the providing liquidity. There is already a cap of 100,000. Otherwise, we have the rewards, which is such as this one. To simply do some swaps, bridge and swaps, scale through the leaderboard, get the points, which you have here. And as we see here, I have received this. I have received my 8 points, which if I go over here, now I have 2. I got 949. I reload the page, and I have 947. So you can see here how the points get updated on a daily basis, on a transaction basis, and I scale through the leaderboards. Once you've done this, you can simply swap again everything that you have, and you will receive it over here back onto the base. Give it the time for it to receive and to be onto your wallet, which it is. As we see here, we do have it from the wrapped Ethereum, which is the one we have. But sometimes, as we said, give it a little bit of time. It could also be that it does get stuck on the stablecoin transaction. As of right now, this is the case. It got stuck on the stablecoin transaction, but with that, we simply put the max amount 038, and we go and bridge it back to whatever base or arbitrum that we want, and that will count as a transaction. So simple as that. It works really well. Of course, on Polygon, you gotta pay with the Polygon fees. On Arbitrum with the Ethereum, etc., etc. We see here price impact 0, confirm the transaction, spending caps, and all of that. And that is the first one. Next up, and here, by the way, you will receive the points. Following up, we have GRBT. Now, GRBT, I like it because it is a tokenless exchange. And I think they're gonna do really, really good. This is the transaction from before. Let's go and approve it and we will receive it on Arbitrum. GRBT is really nice because it gives you the possibility to earn points while trading, just like Hyperliquid over here, and I'm farming both. But the GRBT, I got a position open and I'm putting more effort into GRBT rather than Hyperliquid as of this week because I want to farm points. While you farm GRBT, I will leave the link down below, you have the possibility to earn points, both on ecosystem points, which is simply the activity within the whole testnet that we have done. And now that they launched the mainnet, there is one way to go and earn, and it is through the perpetual trading. Now, do not copy me. It is risky. Perpetual trading is risky. And they are taking it seriously and they're taking it slowly. They're not throwing out a project that doesn't work. And why is that? Well, they're doing it, first of all, by having only 2 pairs, Ethereum and Bitcoin. They are going to release new pairs after new pairs after new pairs, week in and week out. And they only got a leverage of 50%, so that no bots, nothing comes here. But this is nice because you can go and earn yourself some trading fees. By rewarding yourself with trading fees, by collecting trading fees, you get the trading points, which it is like this. I see here I got ecosystem points and I got trading points. For every $1 that you do in trading point, you will receive 1,000 points on $1 of trading, so on commission trading. So very simple. And one great way to go and grab yourself the airdrop with this point is by simply opening and closing a position. As soon as you're in profit a little bit, you go and cover those fees and you're good to go. We're playing with 50x, so the call has to be right, not like me, it was wrong. But if you get the call, if you see that you're in profit between $1 and $2, close the position, pay for the trading fees, and you will receive the trading fees. You're not going to lose the trading fees because you made those $2 extra in the protocol before. So very, very important to go and do this, in my opinion. And I really, really like this. Of course, I'm farming also the Hyperliquid. You will also find this link down below. We have it over here, my portfolio. We got a volume of $323,000. As of right now, I got no position open. I am favoriting the JRVT airdrop simply because they can copy and do better what Hyperliquid did amazingly well. JRVT can have the possibility to copy, do it better, and do it even bigger than what Hyperliquid is. And I do see this at a $1 billion evaluation. Next up, we have Owelto. Now, we all know Owelto. And I want to take very little out of the time of yours for Owelto, especially because it is a bridging. We've seen it many times. You simply switch from one to another. But this is a 2-in-1 strategy. And why is this? Because from Owelto, if you go and send from Linea to Eclipse, we are also going to go farming Eclipse. Eclipse, I got it on the backpack wallet over here. And to go and send funds from Linea to Eclipse, it is extremely cheaper. Before I sent quite a bit, and all I had to pay was 0.00048 Ethereum. We have other protocols like Jumper, like Relay, which we're gonna go and see here, Bunch, etc., where the fees are extremely high. So sometimes Owelto actually has the best fees. Go and do the missions. We got now the Eclipse missions over here to go and earn more points. They have an airdrop. They have announced an airdrop. The airdrop is coming Q4 or Q1 of 2025 or Q4 2024. We still got a few days. And it is very, very important to go and grab yourself the points for the airdrop because they haven't announced anything for the snapshot. It is important that you go and do it. It is important you go and grab the points, and I will leave you the link down below. But once you go and do all of your bridging, and then you end up to the last bridge, and you want to go and farm also the Eclipse airdrop, well, this is very, very easy. From Linea, send it over to Eclipse. And for Eclipse, the best thing is to go over on Orca. Now, Eclipse, it has the possibility for the airdrop, and the app is this one. It's app.eclipse, as we see over here. You can bridge to Eclipse with the Ethereum network, which it does take a few days. Not a few days, sorry. It does take a little bit of transaction fees, way more than what I spent over here. But yes, I do suggest sometimes bridge in Eclipse, bridge with the official bridging, bridge with their app.eclipse.xyz. It is important to go and utilize it. So once in a while, once a month, twice a month, send funds to Ethereum, send funds from Ethereum to Eclipse, which it is very, very important. And here we can go, for example, to see it on Ethereum, connect our Ethereum wallet over here. We can switch over on MetaMask, our wallet, and we are good to go. Reload the page, and here we are inside. So it is very, very important to go and do it. Here we got the Ethereum network, which it is to go, and here we got it. So perfect. Once you do this, you can do it from here. The other thing is very, very important. You can go and do it through Orca. Now, when it comes to Orca, as you see here, I have gone and placed also a bit of an Ethereum on this pool, just to put my foot in the door, have some liquidity protocol. But on Orca, the nice thing, which we can see it also over here, this is my balance over for the pool. On Orca, you can go and trade, which is really, really nice. And you can trade on Eclipse. You can trade with Backpack. So how to receive the funds over on your Backpack wallet? It is very simple. All you gotta do from Owelto, you will connect your MetaMask and we got here the EVM, which is my MetaMask wallet, as well as my Solana wallet. And it automatically detects it, and it sends the wallet from your EVM to your Solana wallet, which in this case is my Backpack wallet. My Backpack wallet is like this one, and you go and download it for Eclipse because it is important. And as we see over here, these are the funds that I do have. And one thing to go and earn even more, I provide liquidity, but you can also do the swapping. So as we have it over here, I do have this swap, and I can go and put, for example, over on Ethereum. The swaps are super fast. We can see here, we trade the Eclipse Ethereum over to the normal Ethereum. We go and do the execution. We see here, approve, and done. So super fast, super simple change of the funds. And now here we have $100, which it is this one that we wanted. And it is extremely fast. So to go and earn the Eclipse airdrop, you are starting out with Owelto, sending your fund to Eclipse, or better, to your backpack wallet via Owelto. And over here, you will connect your backpack wallet and simply start trading in and out funds. As simple as it is, you see here, in and out, do transaction on a daily, on a weekly. Eclipse is really much talked about it a lot. And I do believe that it is very good to go and do it. And I try to position myself for everything. I position myself for this one. I also position myself for the tap game, which let me go and find out the tapping game right here. If this one would simply like to go and get it done, we can go and let me go over on Twitter and just sort this out, because the tapping game is really important. Here you can deposit Ethereum to Eclipse. As we see, we have all of the other things that you can go and do. And one Eclipse is this one over here. We can go and follow it through here. They do have this game, which it is interesting to go and do, and I would like you to be part of. So I will go and find some coin, not some coin, some codes for you to go and enter. And this one is the game. There is not a valid update. Please, I don't know why they decide to do this. Please update before continuing. Everything is updated. I don't know what you're on about, but okay. I will sort this out, and if there is a tapping game, I will leave a link down below. There's supposed to be something here, the turbo tap, this one over here, tap.eclipse.xyz. Here we go. So I will try and link it down below. And it is a super simple here. I got the invite friend, and all I do here is simply tapping on this wall, and it is literally just this. Everything is a tapping game, which we see here. It is extremely easy to go and do. And you see it from the top left. Once I stop clicking, not when I zoom in, the points go up. So it is literally that simple. And this is also made from Eclipse. So I do suggest you go and do it as well. It is tokenless. I can invite friends, which it is right here. I got 3 invite codes. So first come, first serve. If you're late for this, then make sure to turn the notification bell on and leave a like, subscribe, so you always get notified when my videos goes live. But this is the simple game that it is. I will leave a link down below. The next one is Jumper. Now we all know Jumper, and I want to know your XP down in the comments below. Jumper is super simple. It is a bridging opportunity from any token, any chain whatsoever. And one of the few things that I do, for example, is I go and utilize it for bi-weekly trading. Absolutely, yes. And it is very simple. For example, here from base, we can go and send from base, let's say, to Arbitrum, which it is here. We receive Ethereum. We go on to the max allocation. Now with this one, remember to take off a little bit, a few cents, as we see over here. So you have the possibility to actually go and trade, and you simply utilize any of this one. So this is basically the land and the house for all of other protocols that you can farm, such as Stargate, which we're gonna go and see in just a second. We got Across V3, Stargate V2, Mayan, another protocol. And all you gotta do, here we go, the best results are gonna put up, above everything. But for example, we go and grab for Mayan. So this one is one that I would like to go and do. We simply initialize the bridge, and different bridging costs a little bit different from everything. But depending on how you're feeling, simply go and utilize it. Utilize all of the protocols that Jumper allows you. Now I utilize Mayhem, for example, but on the next trade, I could simply utilize the Stargate airdrop and the Stargate platform. So I am farming Mayhem right now on Jumper. I am farming Stargate on the next trade on Jumper. So I'm also receiving 2, 3, 4 airdrop at once. And here's how I also received all those by trading on Jumper, which is really, really nice. And yes, Stargate, why are we farming it? Well, and by the way, the Jumper simply continue like this. You go and do all the trades, all of the chain, touch every chain. Volume is important. Number of protocol is important. You go and touch the volume, the number of volumes. Swapping is also important. So there are a few important things that you gotta do. When it comes to Stargate instead, yes, we had the the layered 0 already coming out, and the JK airdrop again coming out, but it is still important. Make sure that you go and utilize, because there is going to be a 39% extra given to the community. And of course, this is going to be interesting to go and see how it plays out and where it will play out. And here, for example, just like before, I do have my token. I done it to Jumper. Now I go over to Stargate and I send token from Ethereum, let's say from Arbitrum to mainnet Ethereum. It is a little bit of costly, which this is why I don't really like it. 65 quid is not that bad, which then, for example, here I can send from Stargate to any other chain. We see here, we select the network. We've got so many networks that we can go and send our tokens to. So simply touch base on every network as well. And it is really cheap. For example, from Ethereum to, you can send it to Optimism to give you, it is a 5 cent or 1 cent, but it is also 5 cents if you really want to do it. And as we see here, we're going at ourselves the 5 cent. There we go. We transfer it. It is a 40-second transaction fees. And as you do, this will have a future airdrop as well. So this is why it's important, in my opinion, to go and do it, because there will be a future airdrop for this one. Simply transfer your funds from one protocol to the other and go from it. And here we can go back to what we were doing at the beginning. We can go back to what the Eclipse airdrop is and the Eclipse airdrop will be, and deposit our funds from the Ethereum mainnet to the Eclipse mainnet through their official bridge. So this is another way to go and get it done, and I will leave you the link down below as well. But it is fast, it moves good. I also have a pool for Base to go and add to the liquidity in case Base will have an airdrop and in case the liquidity is asked. Just like Linea, I do have the liquidity pool over here on Stargate, which we can go and do. My available pool, I got my funds over here, and you can go and add it as well to the other. So Jumper, do all the transactions. This was just an example. Of course, now once you go and send it from Ethereum, you can go and send it to Optimism and touch all 30 different protocols that they have, which is really good. Another one which you probably not have heard of is Relay. Now, Relay is very interesting and affordable, super cheap. Some chains are expensive. For example, before I was sending to Eclipse, and it is expensive. It is way cheaper to go to Eclipse via Owelto, for example, rather than Relay. But Relay is also interesting to go and do. Relay is a tokenless protocol, and as you see here, we can go and send our token from anyone to anything. For example, Optimism, which we have just received from the Stargate airdrop, mission that we have, we go and do it over here. So from Optimism, for example, we can send it to Zora. In case there is not a, here, for example, we can do it, Optimism to Zora, cool, we trade. If there is no option, it literally says, and as we see here, there is no, let me go and delete this for you. Here we got the information, it is a 16-cent trade. And the Relay airdrop is going to be really important and really big in my opinion, because not many people are farming it. Not many people know about Relay. Everybody's concentrating on Jumper, on Owelto, on D-Bridge, on this and that. Lanka is very much under, people do not know about Lanka, absolutely not. And Relay is also kind of a secret one in my opinion. And as you see here, you keep on moving. Some exchanges, some protocols are more expensive. For example, sending from Zora, it is now $4 per fee. So they still need to adjust that. They still need to fix a little bit of things. But nonetheless, we are farming an airdrop and the fees are kind of, they are going to be there. So it is what it is. And to move it out as well, it is important to go and utilize it. Yes, it is a $4 transaction fee. It is a bit of a pain to go and do it, but I will do it eventually. Because anyway, I need to get my money out of it. And in the meantime, I'm farming the Relay airdrop as well as the Zora airdrop, because I send money to Zora and out of Zora. So I am creating volume over on Zora. The next one is D-Bridge, which we have seen this season 1 already. I am farming this season 2, as you see here, rank 594, 50,000 points. Once again, very nice to go and utilize. If it is the first time, you can go through the market as well. They simply select, once again, for example, we were on Optimism, Ethereum, to receive whichever we want, everywhere we want. The other nice thing as well that I do see over here is that we did farm is to go and send it directly to your Solana wallet, as we see over here. Solana, you pick the number that you want. You go and simply enter your Solana address, which you copy from either the Backpack wallet or the Phantom wallet. You paste it here and you will receive the token that you received in your Solana wallet. And next up, we have Bungee. Bungee is another one which is, I don't know how many people utilize this Bungee, to be honest. I haven't seen many guides online on Twitter. I don't think you get clicks for the farmers of clicking and liking over on Twitter, but Bungee is a tokenless protocol which has amazing quality in terms of bridging. Here we got it, for example, Optimism. I got my Ethereum over on Optimism. No, I have my Ethereum over on Arbitrum, which we just sent it from N2. Here we got a 244, And I can send them, for example, to any other chain. Here we have so many different chains. We can send it to Ink, for example, no supported token. Sometimes it is still in the works. Yes, it is still in the works, but it is good as well. We got, for example, jkzsGU era, Ethereum to jkzsGU. We can go and send it over here. 2.44, which is what we have in the wallet, as we see. It is extremely cheap to go and do it. We got two routes. We got 29 cents and 19 cents, depending on which one you want. The gas fees, the best returns, and it does tell you everything that you need to do. So simply go and review the route. We got the fees, we got the gas fees, we got the bridging fee, switch the network, we go over here to the jkzsGU, and we simply bridge them to jkzsGU in and out, and that is how simply it is to go and do it. It takes 1 minute. It is nice to interact. Make sure to interact with all of the protocol that we've seen in this video because they are really, really important. But with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Ciao, guys.